Welcome to Talkin Baloney.
Calvin Cocoa Pop.
This is Boochie.
Oh, gosh.
What is going on?
No script allowed.
What are you, some kind of bot? Come on, people.
Oh, yeah. You want a pickle, you gotta give him a pickle, right?
I want to be a movie star.
Wow, that sounds so interesting.
Fresh and quick.
Oh, geez, pizza.
Part of the Baloney Nation.
Jim Deezy.
You guys still there?
Jim Deezy, there you are.
Hey, the big guy. What's going on, man?
Oh, you know, we are back. We're live, and we're talking Louie Anderson to start the show.
The great comedian.
Yeah, so he passed away at the age of 68. He had Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Mm-hmm.
What's the first thing you think of with Louie Anderson?
Phenomenally. I mean, awesome. Funny. Crazy funny.
Crazy funny.
Yeah. Not afraid to throw himself out there for the joke.
Did you remember him like as a stand-up?
I did. I also, because I have satellite radio and I can never get out of my subscription. But he's constantly on there. I also remember going back in his first comedy stand-up where he was on the Johnny Carson show. And, yeah.
Wow.
Excellent comedian. Actor, I should say.
Yes.
Yes.
So just from this little photo we're showing, we see his appearance in Coming to America.
I love that the scene where he's in the kitchen with Eddie Murphy and he's like, I can work my way up to the fryer and
that was kind of like his first big break.
Yeah.
Acting wise.
Mm-hmm.
And we see him as Little Louie, the cartoon series.
Mm-hmm.
And then as Mama Baskets from Baskets.
Yeah. I never knew that was him. Now, I've only seen a couple of those episodes, but I did not know that was him until I saw the stuff on Twitter, and I was like, oh, crap.
Well, it's funny. Baskets was incredible. It's like
Mm-hmm.
a really good show. Funny. Zach Galifianakis.
Another great.
Yeah. And Louie Anderson played his mom.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the kind of role where it could have easily been like a one joke. Oh, it's a guy in drag.
Mm-hmm.
But he actually was really good.
Yeah. He actually said the part helped him relate better to his mother.
Yeah, and if you remember back to his stand-up days, a lot of his act was him like imitating his mother and kind of making fun of how she was. But on the show, I mean, he was so convincing. Like even you said, you didn't realize it was Louie Anderson.
Yeah, I did not know it at all until I like I said, I saw it on Twitter. And I'm like, wait a minute, that was Louie Anderson. I didn't know that.
And the amazing thing is, he won an Emmy for it.
Yeah,
and totally deserving. I mean, he was so convincing. One of the great things, it's terrible he passed away, but then everyone on Twitter like shares their favorite moments, and everyone is sharing clips from Baskets and the scenes, just the simple stuff he would do, where he'd be like at the grocery store and passing by like a free sample thing.
Yeah,
he gets into like a long discussion with the woman at the thing, and he's like, "Oh, I've got boys at home. I'm gonna need 2 or 3 of these."
I did see where he had said that he never wanted to be called Louie or Mr. Anderson on the set. He always wanted to be in character. He wanted you to refer to him as his character.
Yeah, I think he kind of had to because, I mean, he was so committed to it.
Yep.
I mean, you should check it out. If not the whole series, just like some clips.
Yeah.
So what else do we remember Louie Anderson for?
Listen, Coming to America was probably one of my favorite things that he did, but
how about Family Feud?
I did not know he did Family Feud.
Oh, he was the host for a few seasons, I think.
I'll never get over Dawson being the Mr. Was it Dawson, right?
Richard Dawson.
Richard Dawson being the host.
So that's going back to like 1987 at the latest.
Yep. We are that old.
Yeah. Thanks for the reminder, Jim.
Yep, I know.
Jesus.
Yeah, I can see him doing a great job at Family Feud. He had that relatable personality.
And so he was obviously really funny, a comedian. So he was great on game shows. Even the last couple of years, he was on multiple game shows all the time. And he was a great talk show guest. And as an actor, he had a role on Perfect Strangers. That's where that photo is from.
Wow.
And most recently, he appeared on the HBO show Search Party as a lawyer who was like just clueless. It was awesome.
That's great. That's good. That's good.
Did you watch Little Louie?
I never watched it.
It was a little bit beyond our age range, I think. It was on Fox, so I was forced to watch it working at a Fox station a few times. You know, is it better than, what was Bobby's World? Is it better than Bobby's World? Kind of like the same show.
You know, I never really got into those cartoon shows, and it wasn't until recently, with all the COVID things and stuff going on, that I got into South Park. My wife, Melly Mels, got me into watching South Park, and I actually have to say I love it.
Nice.
So maybe it's something I'll have to go back and check out.
You're going to go back and check out Little Louie or South Park?
Yeah, why not? I'll check it out. But yeah, I'm definitely watching this South Park stuff now, so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, South Park's been on fire.
Their COVID specials are, oh my God.
Shocking look at things to come.
Yeah. I mean, it's a shocking look at things to come, but it really dwells in reality.
Yeah. Hey, how'd the Packers do last night?
Aaron Rodgers. What a piece of... Hey! Hey, go to the playoff. Oh, that's right. Aaron Rodgers.
What a maroon.
What a piece of... Hey, how'd that ivermectin work for you?
Well, don't worry. He's doing his own research.
Oh, so. Yeah.
Jim, you're a doctor.
Yeah, look, it says it on my hat. Trust me, I'm a doctor. You need some advice on whether or not to get your kidney removed, folks? Call into the show, I'll tell you.
Wow. That's an early plug for the phone line. Let's throw it up. 585-484-1770. Have any medical questions? Dr. Jim Deezy will be welcome to answer anything.
Got a lump you don't know what it's from? I'll take a stab at it.
Literally.
We'll poke some holes in it, whatever we got to do. Anyways.
Yeah. So
but
that's
that Aaron Rodgers guy.
Yeah. So that's Louie Anderson.
Yep.
Doing some great work.
Yeah.
At the end of his career. So.
Yeah.
He will be missed.
A lot of good comedians gone.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I saw the picture of him and Bob Saget on Twitter, and I was like, man, too soon.
Yeah. Speaking of too soon, is it time to bring on Melly Mels?
You know, apparently we need to discuss some things, and what better way to do it than live?
All right, so we're going to take a quick break, play some music, and get Melly Mels on the set.
Yep.
All right.
Hey! Hey, guys. That's Melly Mels over there.
We are joined by Melly Mels. Do you believe it?
Hello.
Yeah.
There she is.
Styling and profiling today.
Wow.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
New glasses, Mel?
Oh, yeah. These are one of my, 30 pairs that I have. 'Cause I'm one of those old people that can't see things close up.
Mm-hmm.
So I have them stashed all over the place.
Do you use that website where you get, Warby? Is that what it's
Oh,
called?
Warby Parker? No.
No?
No, I just get these, at Sam's Club or wherever.
Oh, all right.
Doesn't that website send you 20 free pairs of glasses?
Something like that.
I might need to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like send you 20. You send them your prescription or something, they'll send you 20 pairs of
Yeah.
glasses.
Yeah.
I'll have to try that.
Melly Mels, I have a feeling you didn't come here to talk about your glasses.
No. Well,
Yeah.
I was just listening to the show last week, and I was thinking about Cobra Kai, and
Yeah?
and so I went ahead because I had not watched it when I sent you guys that message last week. So
Oh, wait a second. You hadn't watched it?
no, I hadn't watched the new season
Okay.
yet. When I heard you guys
Interesting.
talking about it,
Yeah.
People casting judgment without knowing the facts.
well, you guys tend to be very, I don't know, into, people that lack a little moral judgment. So.
Did you not hear us just laughing at Aaron Rodgers?
You did.
My God.
I mean, with Johnny Lawrence. Anyway, so I binge watched it yesterday, in preparation for coming on here to talk about it.
All right.
Just for the record, she binge watched that on a 70-inch 4K smart TV.
Okay.
Correct. I did.
Not sure how relevant that was, but thanks, Jim.
That was James just needing to brag about his new television. Is really what that was.
Anywho.
So I did watch it yesterday. So I don't know if you guys have any. So do you want me to give my overall opinion of the new season?
Well,
Is that
why
what
don't
you
we
want?
start
What do
with,
we want to talk about?
let's recap your original opinion on Johnny Lawrence, and then
Okay.
we'll get into season 4.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So what did you originally think?
So what I thought was, and I told you guys this last time, well, when James and I had kind of a little debate,
Yeah.
was that I had a hard time feeling sorry for him because he made some really bonehead choices. And you guys were all like, oh, he's changing. Oh, he's the changed guy. When he clearly bullied Daniel in the original movie. Like, he really was awful to him. So, and then he made a lot of horrible choices. And then he was kind of laying in his bed, which he should have, for his bad choices. So, I didn't have a lot of sympathy for him. I did feel a little, I was feeling better towards the end of the season, like the last season, season 3, because they were going to work together. What are you laughing at me for?
Excuse me.
Do I have something in my teeth?
No. I'm listening to Melly Mels' analogy of
Yeah, and you guys were
Cobra
all about
Kai.
Hawk and his evil ways,
Whoa.
how he was
whoa.
mean to everybody. You guys were like, oh, he's changed when he went at the end, when he switched back. So, anyway, that was how I felt at the end of last season.
Okay. And so I guess we should hear what you think after watching season 4.
Well, first I want to mention, do you guys remember me talking about how he slept with Miguel's mom and then he went on the date with Allie? Did anybody notice that at the beginning of the season about how
Wasn't a
Miguel's
date.
mom got really upset about that?
Right, but it wasn't a date.
yeah, it wasn't a
Okay.
date.
Whatever, but you guys thought it wasn't a big deal, and she definitely thought it was a big deal on the episode.
She clearly has some emotional issues that she needs to deal with
Yeah.
from a previous relationship.
So, yeah, whatever. So that was just clearly a difference in, I guess, the difference between men and women and the things that they pick up on. I don't know. So I thought that was pretty interesting because I had mentioned that to you guys. So, but then, so I really did at the beginning of the season, then when they started working together, and then they kind of didn't talk about how they were going to work together. And then they split apart, and Johnny was like yelling obscenities at the kids, and Daniel was doing his stuff. And they both were kind of being boneheaded, honestly, between the both of them. I did really like at the end how they came back together, how they kind of came to the opinion that they both of their ways could work.
They needed each other.
That was good. He still makes some really boneheaded choices. But Daniel is not innocent.
Finally!
I didn't say
God.
I never said he was innocent before.
All right, so you're very judgy about the show, is what I'm hearing. I think you're missing. I mean, we talked about it before, but the show is about change, right? You know, if Johnny Lawrence didn't develop, then yeah, he'd still be that bully. But you know, it's a constant involvement. It's like life, right?
I'm all for character development.
And now he's helping the children now. He's teaching them new ways to defend themselves. Strike first. He's teaching them.
And I will tell you that I was very impressed with Hawk. It was really sad when they cut off his hair, and then he really, the actor that played Hawk really did a good job, like, physically showing that trauma on him by having his mohawk cut off. I just wanted to hug him because he looked so sad. He did. So,
Mommy Mels.
and I did really think it was cool that that the wife of, Daniel, what's her name? The wife.
Mrs. LaRusso.
Mrs. LaRusso. Okay. So I really liked that she reached out to Tori and was trying to help her. So that was nice too. That was like something just out of my own heart that
I think on the show no one's really straight evil or straight good. There's shades to everyone. Everyone goes through stuff.
Yeah.
Jim was saying that maybe even Kreese is going to have a shot at going to the good side.
Maybe a little shot of redemption for him. You saw him sitting in the back of the police car like, hey, the heck just happened?
This could be his wake-up call.
And where did that the other evil guy come from? Well, we know where it came from, but still. Like, that was pretty crazy. Because I thought that they were going to, like, the guy in the hospital was going to say it was that guy, and then shock that he actually, like, tricked him into saying it was Kreese.
And he's got money and power.
And he paid the referee, too. That was pretty crazy.
Terry Silver, what a guy.
Yeah. And that Tori saw that. So I kind of wondered what she was going to do with that, too. Like, if she was going to maybe be a little bit better person.
It's going to be wide open for another season.
Yeah,
so I really enjoyed it. I did. I wasn't quite as, I feel like I wasn't as, like, upset with Johnny Lawrence through it this season as I was last time.
Well, you mentioned the difference between, like, men and women. I think that you definitely get more emotionally attached to characters.
Yeah.
You're kind of reading into the...
But isn't that interesting, though, that I picked that up and you guys didn't even think about the fact that Johnny
we
was...
just didn't think it was a big deal.
Yeah, we just...
I'm waiting for the time when it comes up that Mrs. LaRusso, or whatever her name, Amanda... Is her name Amanda? I feel like that's stuck in my head. All of a sudden, then we realized that when he went to Okinawa and met up with the girl that he dated before, like, for that to
Again,
happen.
guys can talk to women. I mean, what's...
No, I know, but you remember, it was like his ex-girlfriend.
Sure.
And I don't know that but somebody did bring that up, too, by the way. Remember I sent you guys that article?
Oh, yeah. But, it's a potential story thread, but I don't see...
Wait till it comes up.
I don't see the big deal.
Okay, guys.
I don't see this coming up in the next season. But, hey, I mean, if it does, you caught it. And we will obviously come right back on the show and give you kudos for it.
Yeah.
But I just
That's what we do on the show.
Instead, you're like, really, that wasn't important, even though they did bring it up in the new episode.
Well,
even though you
so I
foreshadowed
know,
it.
like, yeah, of course, it's a TV show. It's a drama moment, so it'll be brought up, but, you know, it's brought up in a, like, Three's Company kind of way where someone thinks something bad happened, but there was nothing there.
Three's Company way.
You know, Daniel LaRusso was at that same, you know, what was it, like an event?
Yeah.
It wasn't a date.
Oh, goodness.
Well, you know, some people that are in some insecurities start to come forward when they see these things, and
No,
they.
I just picked up on it. I just thought it was interesting. That's all.
So overall, though, you like season 4.
I did. Yeah. I thought when they were in the tournament still, and then Miguel, like, you heard a snap and he fell, and I was like, no! Because I thought that was going to be, like, the end. I was like, I couldn't see them just leaving it.
Yeah.
And then I was happy that wasn't the end, and happy that Miguel did not, like, break his back again.
You know, the only thing that stunk about that scene was that no one went back there and did the.
Yeah,
I thought that was a perfect opportunity for it. No one did it.
I kind of thought they were going to do that, but no Mr. Miyagi around. So
Maybe they just left that. That's his thing, and he's the only one that gets to do it. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, I thought it was pretty good.
And Hawk won.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was really good for him. And he got a hot girl in the end.
Yeah.
So.
So
They always get the hot girl in the end.
And his friend did too. His friend had a really hot girl. His little friend that plays the video games with him.
A little twinkle in Mel's eye when she said that.
I don't know what his name is.
yeah, I'm not too good with the names of.
Yeah.
All right, so
Anyway.
pretty favorable Cobra Kai review from Melly Mels. A change of pace.
Surprising.
Wait a minute. Last time I didn't have a total negative
You were
review
pretty
of
harsh
it.
on Cobra Kai last time.
I said I liked it. I was very harsh on Johnny.
I believe we called that episode Melly Mel's Revenge.
Yes, we did. You can go back and watch that, folks, on YouTube. You'll see it on there, Melly Mel's Revenge.
Yeah.
She's very angry.
All right, so while we're all here, we can move on to the next portion of the show. We call it Baloney Nation.
Oh, yes. Yes.
We have a phone number. You can call 585-484-1770. You can text us. You can leave us a voicemail. And you can ask pertinent questions like this one. Me like spicy chicken sandwich McDonald's raw Butchman Nation.
What?
This is an actual text message that I had to waste my time to read.
Butchman. Is that even a question? You're making a statement.
Butchman.
And to further the debate, I will say the spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's is better than the spicy chicken sandwich from McDonald's.
Well, I don't think you'll get an argument there.
Yeah.
But let's raise, have you had all the spicy sandwiches? Because there's a bit of a chicken sandwich war going on.
There's like Burger King's fighting with everybody. Now what? KFC has a spicy chicken sandwich.
Really, the main war is Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, and I guess McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's is in there, but it's really Chick-fil-A and Popeyes.
I might have to go Popeyes.
Yeah.
I'll have to go Popeyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you had the Chick-fil-A?
No. Do you know why? Because there's no Chick-fil-A's near our area. Therefore, they
there's two in
automatically
Rochester.
they forfeit.
2 in Rochester right now. You can. Well, it's a Sunday, so you can't go there. They're closed on Sundays.
What?
But you have to go to Chick-fil-A. It's really good.
We'll have to check it out.
And Popeyes is really good. I don't want to put down Popeyes. They're good too, but I will say McDonald's is the worst by far.
Yeah. First off, when you go to McDonald's and you go to get any sandwich that they have, how old are the buns that they're using? I've never eaten a sandwich before that leaves an aftertaste in your mouth where you're tasting the bread and not the actual substance of the sandwich.
Wow. Okay.
I know.
Melly
They're the-
Mels, any opinion on chicken sandwiches?
No. We used to get chicken sandwiches a long time ago at Burger King. James and I did. But
You did? I will still say this. If it wasn't the spicy chicken sandwich, the original chicken sandwich at Burger King is my favorite chicken sandwich.
Oh, awesome. The long steak
Yes.
roll.
Hands down. You just have to make sure you go at a time when they don't use up all the old lettuce, and you have to scrape it all off, and then they hide it with like a thick layer of mayonnaise.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the best.
You know, if you get a thick layer of mayonnaise on your original chicken sandwich at Burger King, they're hiding something.
Yeah.
But you need a ton of mayonnaise on that because it
Yes.
can occasionally be dry.
Yeah. That is a great sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to get that back in the day, but I don't really eat a lot of like fast food sandwiches. So you guys know that.
Yeah.
So
I don't eat them anymore
Yeah.
either. So, Jim, it's all up to you
Yeah.
to answer all these questions.
So we are going to do this, speaking of spicy food, we're going to do this challenge, I think, the Arby's
Yes.
challenge.
Arby's has a new super hot sandwich.
That they give you a free milkshake with that is supposed to be that hot.
Yes.
So I think we're going to do that this coming weekend. We'll have to film it. We'll bring it live to the nation.
Well, you caught me unprepared, so I got to quickly find this email.
Yeah, you know, all I know is they give you the milkshake for free.
It's the Diablo sandwich.
Now, if this is anything like the with the Diablo donut or whatever the hell that donut was, remember that ghost pepper donut or whatever it was that we
Yeah.
tried? That was like, wait, what was supposed to be hot on that donut anyway? Because I remember we tried it, there was nothing,
There was supposedly like spices on the frosting
and
on the top.
it literally tastes like they put a lot of cinnamon on it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna give this sandwich a fair review.
So it's a Diablo sandwich. It's either chicken or brisket, and it comes with the fire extinguisher, which is the free snack vanilla shake.
It's probably about that tall.
Yeah.
Yes.
Enough to wet the whistle. Oh, well, I definitely have to try this. We'll try it.
All right.
We'll bring our good thorough review to it. I'm telling you right now, if this thing is trash, yeah, I'll be disappointed because I like Arby's.
Oh yeah. I imagine it's hot. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't go to the effort of giving away a vanilla shake
Right.
unless it's pretty
not.
hot.
Yeah.
Well, we got one more question, but since we're on the topic of food challenges, Jim, Deezy, what do you have there in front of you?
Apparently, we have a plate of chocolate. Some kind of chocolate, little samples of chocolate.
Okay.
I have no idea what it is, what brand, I don't even know if it's chocolate. Could be cheese for all I know.
Good question. I think it's chocolate.
Okay.
So you're going to break off a piece and see if
Yeah.
Mel's wants to try it.
We're
as
at
well?
Melly Mels going to try a piece too.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, well, it's definitely hard. I'm going to snap a couple pieces off.
I have some too, so there's a closer look.
Okay.
Give a piece to Melly Mels here.
All right.
Okay.
Smells minty.
Well, it smells like an old shoe. Is actually what it smells like.
Okay.
Kind of does smell like an old shoe. If after you've had a sweaty day in your shoes and you take them off, it's that little bit of an old. It's not pungent. It's
Oh my.
Do you often smell your shoes after a hard day?
so when you
Just take them
grow
off and
when
deep
you grow
breath.
up with cats in your house, you start to smell things all the time.
Okay.
Like.
Just saying. So here we go. I'm gonna take a.
All right.
Are
go
we
ahead.
eating it now?
Yeah. Immediately
Sour?
taste orange. Orange.
Wow.
Okay. It starts to get worse as
Sour?
it.
It's getting worse, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross. After you eat it from it.
Oh. Definitely gets worse.
It's like an orange overpowering, almost like you're eating Gojo hand cleaner. Has a little bit of grit to it.
A lot of grit in it.
Okay.
Definitely a lot of orange.
Wow.
A lot of sugar. Definitely picking up on the sugar. I'm not gonna say it's bad. I mean, I might even go in for another piece.
I got some pieces here too if you want.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I'm gonna eat it.
Okay, I immediately regret putting the second piece in my mouth because now I have this lump of melted acidic in the back of my throat. Yeah, that's disgusting now. Don't eat more than one.
Don't. Yeah. No, definitely don't.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
All right.
I immediately regret my decision for putting the second piece in my mouth.
I can tell you the grit that you're sensing there is a graham cracker.
Oh, I think graham cracker would taste better than that, though.
And what you kept saying was orange is actually key lime.
Huh.
And it is
Aunt Bethany.
Aunt Bethany's graham cracker white chocolate flavored with key lime and other natural flavors. Cat food not included.
I was just going to say, is there cat food in it? So, the key lime is definitely not my thing.
Definitely not.
No.
It wasn't awful.
No, it's not hot or spicy or...
Right.
Yeah.
The lime definitely...
But man, it gets worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that lime hits you and
Yeah, it's a quick little...
you don't want no mo.
You know, if you ask Aaron Rodgers, this could probably cure COVID. I'm just...
Well, you're the doctor.
I mean, look, trust me. I wear the hat. I can't be wrong.
I've never seen a doctor not wear that hat. So
No.
you got to go by facts.
I even have a coffee.
Got to go by the science.
You know, the science tells you I have a hat
Yeah.
that I bought.
Do the research. It's right there.
It's right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of extra pieces of candy if
Yeah,
anyone
there's a
wants
lot of
any.
them.
If anybody would like one
Yep.
sent to them,
Yep.
text in the hotline 585-484-1770.
Butchman, we might just send them right to you since
Yeah.
you love spicy chicken. You might,
Yeah.
might like it.
Surprise.
And
Writing in.
you might even add some cat food. You never know.
Hey, it adds flavor,
If the mood strikes.
you know? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's definitely very chalky taste now in the back of my
Very
mouth.
pretty.
Yeah. Do you want to guess the price tag on that candy bar?
No one, where did she get it from?
It was a gift for me, but the price tag was still on it, and it was from FYE.
It's got to be at least $20.
I'm gonna guess $5.99.
That's very close.
Yeah.
$4.99.
I bought you guys stuff there before.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't have given you $1.99 for it.
I gotta say the prices are outrageous, but as far as providing content for the show,
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
You remember that thing we used to do back in the day in school, the walkathon or whatever it was?
Yes.
We used to sell
Sell the
those
candy bars?
big old candy bars for $1 a piece or whatever.
Yeah.
These kind of reminded me of that. I'm not trying to kill sales for the walkathon or anything. I'm just
No. If they tasted this bad, we would have never
Sold
made
any.
it out of school alive.
yeah.
Yeah, so this joins the Ecto Cooler, which you see the bottle right there,
Right there.
as very dissatisfied products from FYE. So, bang up job, FYE. Keep the food coming, music place.
Where was that chocolate bar made? Does it say?
That's a good question. Well, it's made by Warner Brothers. They're known for chocolate.
Oh yeah, that's their.
It's from Canada.
Hey.
Wow. If I knew it was from Canada, I would have never subjected us
nope.
to this.
That's probably been sitting at the border for. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a guy that handles any kind of the tariff prices or anything like that, so I'll have to defer to Aaron Rodgers to see if he can give me an idea on that. How
I
long
was just
that?
going to say, if you're looking for a candy bar, there's two things to look for. A, it's from Warner Brothers, and B, from Canada.
Yeah.
Because Why not?
Yeah, it's the best candy bar ever. Not.
Moving on from the hotline. Love the show. I'm watching a Beanie Babies documentary right now. Remember those? Did you guys have them or any other toy craze?
No.
No Beanie Babies?
No.
No. I did not either.
We did have our wrestling action figures back in the day.
Yeah.
Other than the G.I. Joes and Transformers.
I don't know if they qualify for toy craze.
But they were their toys still going strong today. So
Yeah. Toy craze, I'm thinking like Cabbage Patch
we
Kids.
did have a Cabbage Patch doll.
You did?
Yes, we
Like
did.
a legit Cabbage Patch
Like a
doll?
legit Cabbage Patch doll.
Oh, we
Oh.
didn't have that. We
Yeah.
had the Pumpkin Patch Kids.
Yep, we
Yeah.
did.
You're talking about Mini-Me?
I think
Or an actual doll?
Mini Me had yeah. Mini Me was our Cabbage Patch doll. That was our
Those
sister.
were pricey.
She's about the same height
Yeah.
as a Cabbage Patch doll.
No, she looked
Still,
like a legit.
to this day, still the same height as a Cabbage Patch doll.
Yeah.
Didn't you have the Elf doll?
We did have I believe Mad Dog Matthew had the Elf doll.
Because I had that too, and that was your parents had to stand in line at midnight to get that. That was one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they have you stand in line for these $1,000 phones. Cobra Kai.
Right. I had Garbage Pail Kids. I know
Okay.
that's not necessarily a toy, but it was every time we went to the store
Right.
at Tops,
Yep.
we would get the Garbage Pail Kids stickers for our...
I collected those as well. Those are making a comeback.
Yeah.
They're pretty collectible now.
Huh. I have a pack of them in my nightstand drawer that the kids got me about 9 years ago.
Those are collector's edition.
Never opened?
Never opened. Still in a
Oh.
pack.
Go right to eBay. That's
Yeah.
money. That's money in your nightstand.
Yeah.
There you
How much
go.
you think?
I don't know.
Maybe 25,000?
Well, you're the doctor.
Hold on. Let me ask my board certified specialist in values of merchandise and antiquities, Aaron Rodgers. He's no comment today. Sorry.
On Earth. Oh my.
How much of that candy did you eat?
Just two pieces. Yep.
Wow.
I can still taste it too. Like it's.
It's having an effect.
Yeah. Somebody's a little spicy.
Yep.
All right. So, Jim Deezy, there's also what we're watching this week.
Oh.
And you had something in particular you wanted to talk about.
Listen, I just watched the movie Nobody.
Okay, you threw me for a curve there.
But let's go to the first movie I was going to talk about anyway. And I don't even remember what it was now. I watched a lot of movies these last couple days.
It was a TV series? And I said, let's talk about that on the show.
Yes,
And you said,
John Cena's new show.
Oh, my God. Are you always like this?
The Peacemaker?
Peacemaker. Oh, yeah, I just watched Child's Play, too. So I actually watched this. I watched this with Ab the other night. We watched the first 3 episodes. And I got to say, I don't know if Chucky's a bad guy or a good guy in this.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
And I got to say that I actually liked the show. It's very well written. But I was more thrown for a loop over the fact I can't tell if Chucky's bad or good.
So when you told me you were watching this, and we were going to talk about it on the show, you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. I was wondering, how can you do a TV series based on Child's Play? The character Chucky is a doll that kills people. I mean, how do you do a series?
Now, without spoiling anything, it almost
Spoil away.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
almost
gonna
feels like he gets attached to a person, finds out everything that's going on bad in that person's life, and then he goes out and tries to fix it. But in a Chucky kind of way. Because everybody that wrongs the kid, he goes after them in the show. So it's almost like Chucky's bad, but at the same time he's like got that superhero vibe to him.
So he's doing bad things, but in a way to help people.
Yeah, he's doing them in a way it's like Like the one kid's got kind of like a girl that kind of keeps picking on him at school. Well, he's going after her. It's like, so he's chasing down who's ever wronging someone else.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, and you liked it.
I liked it. I liked the show. And I will say that he's definitely creepy as all hell. We have one of those Chucky dolls in our closet at the other, down by the
it's
kids'
now
At
college.
Oh, it's now at the school? Thank
God.
God.
To college.
That thing was freaking me out. It was sitting on the treadmill for the longest time.
Well, the last time we went to Waffle House, someone in our party was dressed as Chucky.
Yeah.
We do have somebody that dresses.
There
as
is
Chucky
nothing
a lot.
more creepy than seeing the real Chucky doll sitting in a room, staring in a room, and you're like, I swear it moved. I swear it moved.
Yeah, I said to her yesterday, I was like, "Are you taking Chucky? Oh, is it still creeping Jimmy out?" Yeah, you might want to take it. Oh, I'll put it in our living room.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so you did talk about this as well. We talked a little bit about this last week, Peacemaker.
Yeah.
A new episode came out, but I also wanted to know what Melly Mels thought of it.
Well, Joe, let me tell you, I turned it on in hopes to watch it because you guys were talking about it, and some grumpy pants came home from work and said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm trying to watch the show with John Cena." And he was like, "I'm going to go in the other room. I don't want to. This is spoiling it. It's spoiling
She was watching it starting at episode 4.
I couldn't figure out how to get to the other new episodes, and I was just trying to watch it.
I said you have no streaming etiquette.
Somebody lost his mind because apparently I was not supposed to watch it. So, Joe, I turned
He
it
makes
off.
an excellent point.
I turned it off.
You can't start with episode 4, and if
I
Jim
didn't know
hasn't
how
seen,
to get there to the other episodes. I just was trying to start. I went to it. I said, Google, play the John Cena show. And that's what came up.
Wait a second. You did Google for that?
On the little remote, because on the fancy 70-inch TV, it's got Google search. So it searches all the streaming services. So I just pushed the button and I said, play the John Cena show. And then it came up and I started it. And then he came home and lost his mind about it being on. So it...
Well, sure, you can't join an episode midstream.
So I just gave up. I just turned it off. I didn't watch it. I got like a tiny bit into it. I was trying to clean the floors.
Oh, so you were doing work while watching as well.
Right. And it just wasn't working out. And he was freaking out. And I was like, okay, I'll just watch it later. So I can't tell you what I thought of it.
There are rules and etiquette
I don't
to
know.
streaming.
Yeah, there are.
Well,
Like if you're going to spoil something, you have to say spoiler alert.
Right. And, you know, if someone hasn't seen a show and you're in the middle of it, they can't just sit there and watch it because it's going to spoil it. So they
well,
gotta
and I
leave.
didn't even know. I saw that it was episode 4, but I was in a place where I could wanted to really go and figure it out. I just was
And what's your job?
trying
that you
to
do
watch
for a
it.
living?
Okay.
Is it IT? Is that what it-
I understand.
Yeah, it is, right?
Yeah, that's correct. However, you know, I'm in management, okay?
Okay.
There seems to be a disconnect between upper management and...
I see.
I just manage people, okay? No, so I didn't have the energy. Anyway, I ended up not watching it. And
I believe digging yourself deeper is what you're going for?
somebody just got really upset. So, no, I don't have an opinion about it because I didn't see it.
All right.
And we all know that
Well,
John
yes,
Cena's not.
let's get to the heart of the matter. You used to really like John Cena, but you don't anymore? Is that correct?
Right. He's not my favorite anymore.
Because of his marital problems?
Well, it started with the fact that he left his first wife was his best friend. She
Yeah.
slept in a car with him while he was like coming up in wrestling.
Yeah.
And he dumped her for Nikki Bella. And you all know how I feel about Nikki Bella. I love her.
Yeah.
But he was kind of a jerk to Nikki Bella too. But I've now, and that's when I stopped really, really crushing on him. But then he married a lady in IT. He married a lady that's in IT. Did you guys know that?
I heard because she started on episode 4 too.
Little lady that is 19.
Just to confirm her love for Nikki Bella. Mel, what color's the interior of your car?
It's red.
And why did you buy that car?
Because it reminded me of Nikki Bella.
Isn't that funny? We weren't concerned about price or monthly payment or anything like that. It was always about this. First, I remember when she called me, she was all giddy and said, "This car looks like Nikki Bella's car." I'm buying it. Yeah, that happened.
I said I feel like Nikki Bella in it.
Yep.
So anyway, yeah.
I just want to show a photo of Nikki Bella because why not? Look at it.
That's right. I mean, can you not love that? I'm just saying.
So obviously you see the connection. Obviously John Cena. You know, and the IT person.
He married
Yeah.
somebody in IT.
I gotta like.
I know, folks. Do a double take.
I thought for a second John Cena is on our set. Then I was like, wait, he's a doctor?
But if John Cena was on our set, you can't see me anyway.
Wow.
Anywho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do plan to watch it though, if I can figure out how to get, to the first episode.
Yeah.
I will give you some
sometime.
technical training tonight on the remote control.
I just don't have time. I'll do it at some point and watch it when I have free moments between my 4 jobs.
All right. Anything else, Jim?
I did watch the movie Nobody, and
Yes.
I've actually watched it a second time. It's that good.
So I'm going to say no spoilers because I'm planning on watching that. It just started on HBO.
All I'll say is this: think of any person in your past, like grandfather or father, whoever, who didn't talk a lot, and you always wondered what they really did for a living. Just think that.
Okay.
They may have gone to a 9-to-5 job every day, and then you find out something else.
I feel like that's kind of a spoiler. That's like a bigger spoiler than you should have.
But I will say it's a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, you'll want to watch it twice,
Yeah.
or 3 times, or 4.
I do want to say that Jim Deezy over here was a little harsh on Aunt Paula last week.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I can't remember exactly what you said, but I was like, ooh, that was.
You were pretty harsh.
You were pretty harsh on Aunt Pete.
She called us idiots, but you.
Yeah. But you
went for the jugular.
I feel like you crossed over a line. I'm not really sure.
Well, Aunt Paula, if I've offended you in any way, then I'm doing my job.
Well, there you have it.
Steaks for everyone.
See, she didn't write in this week. You must have upset her.
She is one of our favorite listeners, by the way.
Definitely.
She's one of our only listeners. But she's
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, and she buys you beef jerky.
Yeah. And that beef jerky was great, by the way. Great beef jerky.
Yeah, normally you save it and you bring it on the show.
Yeah.
You haven't saved it.
I didn't save this one. I literally was hungry at work one day, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to eat this beef jerky. Sorry,
Why?
folks. No review this week.
Do you want to take that candy home?
No.
Yeah.
Nope. Mm-mm. Throw that right in the trash.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. File this candy in the trash right along with Aaron Rodgers' playoff wins.
Wow. All right. Well, I think that's a great show we just had. Mm-hmm. Learned a lot. We learned not to buy candy from FYE.
Yep.
And we learned what a spoiler is.
Yeah. And we most importantly learned that anyone can be a doctor.
Yes.
You just have to wear the hat.
If you learn nothing else from this show, leave with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust the science. It'll get you far.
Wow.
So before we go, don't forget the hotline, 585-484-1770. And visit us on talkinbaloney.com where you can get all kinds of goodies from our merch store.
Mm.
Isn't that right, Melly Mels?
That's right. Handmade, personally, by me.
Yeah, like that shirt you're wearing. That's for sale.
Yes, it is.
Jim Deezy?
That hat right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Butchrar.
Yeah.
Butch.
The Butchman Raw hat, the Talkin Baloney hat.
I can't believe that we haven't sold like 1 million Butchman hats.
I know.
Seriously.
Jim,
I know.
hold that up for a close-up.
Boom.
Look at the high quality. Look at that.
Even looks like him.
It does.
Yes.
He does wear his shirt, though. He wears it proudly. One day we're going to get him on the show with his shirt on. It's going to be pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So that's something to look forward to. All right. So until next time, take it easy, Jim Deezy.
Hey, stay safe, big guy.
Gotta think of a rhyme for Melly Mels.
I know. Stay classy. I'll just take your line.
All right.
Just remember this. Trust the science. It'll get you farther than the Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs.